Iran's Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi met with the Saudi Crown Prince and the Prime Minister of the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, Mohammad bin Salman in Jeddah yesterday, marking a very significant and the first high-level Iranian visit to the kingdom since the recent 12-day conflict between Iran and Israel. The meeting suggests regional powers are working to maintain stability despite recent tensions. Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi concluded what officials described as fruitful talks with the Saudi Crown Prince, His Royal Highness Prince Mohammad bin Salman in Jeddah on Tuesday, in the first visit by a senior Iranian official to Saudi Arabia following the intense 12-day conflict between Iran and Israel that ended with a United States-mediated ceasefire. This very important meeting comes after a period of significant regional tension that began on June the 13th when Israel launched what it called preemptive strikes against the Iranian nuclear facilities and military installations. The bombardment resulted in casualties amongst the Iranian military commanders, nuclear scientists, and civilians. Iran responded with missile barrages targeting the Israeli infrastructure, causing widespread damage across several Israeli cities. The conflict escalated further when the United States of America conducted airstrikes on 3 Iranian nuclear facilities before ultimately mediating the ceasefire agreement. Iran's response included a missile attack on a United States airbase in Qatar, which drew condemnation from Arab nations as a violation of the Qatari sovereignty. According to the Saudi press agency, Araghchi and Crown Prince His Royal Highness Mohammad bin Salman reviewed bilateral relations and discussed the latest and regional developments in the efforts being made in this regard. The Crown Prince expressed hope that the ceasefire agreement would contribute to regional security and stability, emphasizing the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia's support for diplomatic dialogue in resolving the disputes. Iranian Foreign Ministry spokesperson Ismail Baghachi confirmed that the talks were productive, with Araghchi expressing gratitude to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for condemning what Tehran characterized as an Israeli aggression. The Iranian Foreign Minister also held meetings with the Saudi Defense Minister Khalid bin Salman and the Foreign Minister Prince Faisal bin Farhan Al Saud. The diplomatic engagement reflects the broader rapprochement between Tehran and Riyadh that began with the China-brokered agreement in 2023 to restore formal relations after years of strained ties over regional conflicts and mutual accusations of destabilizing activities. This meeting suggests that despite the recent conflict, both Iran and Saudi Arabia remain committed to their diplomatic normalization process. The timing is particularly significant as the Iranian President Masoud Pezeshkian has indicated an openness to dialogue with the United States of America, though he emphasized that the trust remains an issue following the recent attacks on Iranian facilities. In a Financial Times article published on Tuesday, Araghchi accused Israel of preferring a conflict over diplomacy while stating that Iran remains interested in diplomatic solutions. However, he noted that Tehran has good reason to have doubts about further dialogue and called on the United States to show genuine readiness for equitable accord. The Iran-Saudi meeting represents a crucial test of regional diplomatic resilience and could influence broader Middle Eastern stability as various parties assess the aftermath of the recent conflict and explore paths forward through diplomatic channels. So this is a very important development in the context of the stability across the Middle Eastern region. This engagement between Iran and the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia can really help to pave a way towards a long-standing stability across the Middle Eastern region, and this stability in this part of the world will bring great dividends to the entire world, because Middle East is basically the biggest producer of energy products, and whenever you would have seen that whenever the Middle East gets destabilized, it has a spillover impact on the entire global economy.